Hi guys, let's talk about how we are going to pack up our babies so they get home safely. So before we get to this stage, I thought I would backtrack and give you a little information on how you can send home your babies so that they're as safe as possible. So I'm gonna undo this little one. First of all, you always want a nice blanket, and I don't do receiving blankets. I think they're really nice and they're great for cuddling and playing with once you have your baby. But for shipping the baby, I always like to get these really soft plush blankets. It gives one a little extra barrier from the bumps and all of that from shipping. Plus it also just gives a little extra cushion for the baby. So I like to use those, and I usually can get those oh well, you can get them just about anywhere, but that's what I usually do. So then first thing I'm gonna do, which I'm gonna show you in just a second, I've got our sweet little baby. You will notice that baby is wrapped in plastic, and I didn't always do this. This is something that you kind of learn over time. Instead of leaving the arms or the limbs blank without being wrapped and just having those little mittens on or socks on, you still can have the baby experience some friction on the blanket or the material that they have on them, their clothing, what have you, from all of the bumping around in the shipping process. So with that friction, you risk having your paint getting scratched or dented or whatever. And I know the risk is minimal, but why not take the extra precaution to make sure that all your hard work stays intact and that these beautiful babies get home the way you finished them? So make sure you wrap their limbs in saran wrap, and then I will usually put their socks and shoes on top of that saran wrap, and then maybe do the little mittens on top of that. As for the head, I forgot about this one, so I'm glad I can show you. I will wrap the head in saran wrap, and then if I don't have a hat that comes with the outfit that I put on the baby, I will put a diaper on top of the saran wrap. Again, this is just an extra barrier for protection. Ultimately, the saran wrap is going to be your biggest barrier because there isn't going to be any friction with that. This is just going to add a little extra cushion, so to speak. So I used to put this straight on the vinyl without wrapping, but then over time, like I said, you learn things as you're longer in the art on better ways to do things. So instead of just using a diaper, wrap them in saran wrap. Now, the other thing with that is when you do that, you're going to notice that baby is not going to have that wonderfully styled hair that it had when you finished it. So it's going to come home with some travel hair. So I wanted to also address that. When you get your peanut, if you are just a collector and enjoying the information that we're sharing, expect to have travel hair, and that's okay. Look at how cute this peanut is. How sweet is this sweetheart? So this little peanut has really short, kind of a curly, wavy hair. You can see how it kind of got matted and kind of pushed down a bit because of our saran wrap. So in order to bring out those curls, I thought I would show you real quick what I do. The easiest thing you're going to get, if you're receiving one of my dolls, you will get a little bottle of conditioning spray. This is a very special blend that I use to condition the mohair. It's not just baby conditioner or human hair conditioner, it's actually meant for mohair. And so I will provide you with that. If you ever need more, just reach out and I can let you know how I can get it to, or whatever. I'll get you some more. Anyways, you'll get one of those. So that's exactly what's in my bottle here. And I'm gonna show you how we can bring those curls out. You're also gonna get either a baby brush, a toothbrush, a styling comb, some sort of tool to be able to fix your baby's hair. So I'm gonna show you two different things. For a toothbrush, don't ever just spray your baby's head with the spray tube. Because of the paint, you don't wanna risk any damage to it. So even though this is just a conditioner and it probably wouldn't do anything, again, why would you? This is just an extra precaution to prevent any wear and tear on your paint. So spray your comb or your brush. I'm just gonna spray this guy, get it nice and wet. And then to bring out those curls, you just gotta simply do this kind of rounding motion. It's gonna be a little bit wet at first, but then it will dry. This little guy has a little bit of a peak at the front here. And you can either do like this curling motion going backwards, or you can go forward. It really is up to you. Because of this lovely curl that this peanut has, you can do so much stuff. So I will just kind of do this curling motion to bring out those curls. The other way you can bring out curls, if you want to get it to pop a little bit faster, spray your hand. So I'm just gonna spray my hand. I'm gonna spray both hands. And then I'm just going to kind of dampen the hair that way. Gosh, she's so cute, you guys. And then I'm gonna keep doing that, spraying my hand. And then I'm gonna take a cutting comb that looks like this, and you can get these at any beauty supply. I don't even know what they're called nowadays. I haven't been to one for a long time, but cutting combs is the name, or you can order them online. I love these. They work really well. So same concept as the toothbrush. You're gonna just put the comb in and curl it very carefully, basically just kind of flipping the comb over, either going towards yourself or away from yourself, and that'll bring out those curls as well. And then once you get done, you want to just allow that hair to completely dry, and that will set your style. Okay? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't quite tell if I'm doing a good job or not. Oh, here, I found out. There we go, now I can see. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. And for him, I'm just kind of curling the hair towards me. So I'm putting the comb in and then doing a quarter turn. So not quite a half a turn, just a quarter turn. And then as the hair starts to get to a point where it's dry, then I will re-wet my comb. Oh, look at all these curls, you guys. And that's where you can use your hands with your spray to bring out the curl. I'm gonna try to do more videos of how I style the baby's hair. So that way, moms or dads or both that are receiving these babies can see how to fix their baby's hair when they get it home. Because like I said, it's gonna have that travel hair. And I hear oftentimes people say, well, I wish people would say or tell you how you're supposed to fix it to make it look the way it did. And so hopefully this will help you. Oh my gosh, the curls are to die for. Just bringing out those curls. And I'm gonna bring them closer so you can see how cute. How cute are those curls? And turn them around. Oh, baby. And got the curls here. So cute. So mom likes a little bit of a bang down, so you can just kind of wet your fingers and play around. And just get it to the way you like it. Okay, I'm liking that. You are a cute baby. So I don't know if you guys watched the last video on his series, but when we assembled him, I did a little extra something for mom. This is a portrait memorial baby for her. And so I know she was having a difficult time with the loss of her son. He had passed away as an adult, but whether you lose a son at any age, I'm sure it's the most incredible thing in your life. And so I wanted to do something a little extra for her, even though she hadn't asked for it. I added a heartbeat box in his little body. So when you give him a little squeeze, you can feel his heart beating. So while she's snuggling her little boy, she can feel the heart beating and remember her son even more. So super cute. I just love this peanut. Again, if you hadn't heard before, this is the Zippy Sculpt by Andrea Cello. And he is, let's see here, he's 7 pounds, 1 ounce, and is about 20 inches long if you were to straighten out his legs. So he's a nice sized baby. I really like this peanut. This one is actually sculpted as a girl, and you can purchase the torso separately if you want, but the torso is a girl torso, and mom didn't want to use the torso obviously because she wanted him to be a little boy. So we have a fabric body in him, but the way he's weighted, we have him weighted so he can sit up real nicely even if he doesn't have the other torso piece to him. So super cute. Let's get him wrapped up so we can get him home. So I'm gonna get this out of my way and we're going to get him wrapped up. Got all of his little gifts wrapped up and ready to go. Okay. Still have this guy. Doesn't have to be pretty. You just want to make sure it's protected. I'm gonna go underneath the chin and around the back of the head. Go. Bringing that around, bringing that around again. So now we have our sweet little Zippy all protected and ready to go. And this cute little outfit, by the way, I have this available for sale in our boutique. This is a adorable little boy homecoming outfit. Comes with these little booties, the little breeches and the shirt and a bonnet, little boy's bonnet. So it's really cute. So that's where, instead of using a diaper, I will put the bonnet on the baby if it comes with a bonnet for that outfit and put it over the saran wrap, giving it again that little extra barrier. So there he is. I'm going to put him down on my blanket at an angle. I have the tag I usually have on the bottom, but it's on the side, and that's okay because I'll just tuck it in. All right, so I always like to bring the bottom up first. And then the top down. And once I get that, I'm gonna kind of tuck this part of the blanket in a bit. And that part, because I've got my tag on this side, then I'll just use that. Bringing the arm in. And then we're gonna tuck it kind of underneath the side. And then we're gonna bring this side over. So now we got him nicely swaddled up. I'm gonna get his little ribbon on to keep his swaddle together. This is a different bow. I usually use like a fabric ribbon, and I thought this was a fabric when I got it, and it wasn't quite a fabric. It's a different, I don't even know what it would be considered. It's just a different feeling. I like fabric because I like the bow to be laying nice and pretty and what have you. And this is like almost like a papery feel, and I have to kind of undo the bow to make it lay nice. So there we have it. He's all wrapped up. And the next thing I will do is I'm gonna get him packed up in his little box. I usually put tissue down first, and then I'll put baby in, which I suppose I can try to do it while in here. I always include these nice keepsake box because you never know if the person receiving the baby has a nice box to store them in when they're not on display or being used. So it's just a nice little extra something. I have already got all his little treats and goodies all wrapped up and ready to go. And so then I'm just going to tuck these guys in, and I usually will do the soft ones kind of up towards the limbs. If there's like fabricy ones or soft material ones, we're going to use this one and work my way around. I think I need to move this and do this one here. Then we'll do this one. And then I'll do this guy. And sneak in this one over here. All right, so we got all of his little gifts in there. So then I'm going to deck it out and get it really cute with a little extra stuff in there. I will put the tissue paper on top of that, get it all covered. And once it's all done and I've got his paperwork and everything in there, I will close him up, tie him up with a ribbon, and then I put this in another box so he's nice and secure. So hopefully you took something away from this video, and hopefully it'll help you, whether it's styling your baby or shipping the baby or just shipping the baby and getting them all packed up. So thanks again for watching, you guys. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Let me know in the comments what you think of these videos because I love reading them. And I will see you guys all again soon. Bye.